What's poppin', team? Another video here on the channel. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting, guys. It just has been too much to do with my business, too much to do with school. Hopefully I will finish my degree this semester, and I'm really trying to focus and really trying to finish it up because it's something in my life that it's taking a lot of time, and I really want to finish it because I love it. That's the reason why I joined, is because I love the subject. So I really want to finish this semester, so I'm allocating a lot of time into it. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let me just tell you, this week or this next week there will be a couple of videos that if you're trying to make money, and it will not be related to cryptocurrencies, okay, but if you want to change your life and you want to start make money and you want to understand how most people do it, you have to watch those videos, okay? I really had the ideas into bringing that to you so I can explain you how people think, how people with money think, and how it is so easy for them to actually create a business, because most people just find it easier to work for somebody else. And it's so much easier when you're working for somebody else. All you have to do, okay, I do this job and I get this amount of money at the end of the month. But in order for you to create financial freedom, you have to create your own job and you have to understand a lot of things, and it's not as stable. But the thing is, it's so much better, guys. You have to watch those videos, okay? This video will just be about Hashflare, guys. I decided to make another update on my account because you guys asked for it on the comments on the other videos. Hashflare is actually making new prices. I just noticed it. It's actually profitable again. I'm not saying for you to invest. What I'm going to give you is what I'm thinking about doing, and then it's completely up to you to invest or not. Okay, so let's calculate. Actually, let's go to my panel real quick, guys. I still have those 20 terahashes mining. I have maybe 20 bucks in the account because I did withdraw. Like, let's go into the history. This is my history. So no, the payments, yeah, the payments. So the last payment was on the 14th. We're on the 20th, so 6 days ago I withdraw 0.04 Bitcoin. This is not worth that much, or wasn't worth that much at the time, but Bitcoin is going up. I do believe that we're out of that trend. We can see here on the trading view platform, guys, let's say 1 day, that Bitcoin is actually broke out of that trend that it was like. It broke out of this trend with this big green candle. I wasn't able to really catch it because I was thinking that Bitcoin would actually double bottom here at the. This is in euros, by the way, so the number will be different for you guys. But I thought that was going to bounce here. This is around $6K, okay, so 48 euros. But it didn't. It didn't broke this support, and honestly I only caught it when it broke, so around here. And you know, now I'm up like a little bit more. I think I'm up like 14%. So it's on an upward trend. Like, it has broke this resistance. If it breaks this resistance again, you know, it's a good investment right now in my opinion, but this is not financial advice. So let's just talk about Hashflare itself. Okay, so Hashflare has been non-profitable for a couple of months now, guys. The maintenance fees have been so big. Now they're decreasing because the Bitcoin price is going up, and since the maintenance fee is a dollar value, the more the Bitcoin is worth, the less you're going to pay fees when it comes to Bitcoin percentage out of your contract, right? So Bitcoin contract is actually profitable. Let's do the math, guys. This is my account. If you guys want to see it, you know, I'm very transparent. You can see whatever you want. This code right here was valid up to this morning, guys, but it's not valid anymore. They did decrease the prices a lot. So let's do the math real quick, and then we'll make a little bit of a discussion. Is it worth it? What's my plan? And yeah, all of that. So let's go into the pricing tab. And let's do the math for all of the contracts. Zcash and Dash are not available, so we're not going to do the math for these ones. Let's start with Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go to here and let's search Bitcoin mining calculator. Do the math yourself, guys. I always advise you, do your own math, do your own due diligence. Don't trust anyone on YouTube. because they could be fooling you guys. You guys never know. Always do your math. The point of this channel is to make you completely aware of how money works. So if you can really understand where you're putting your money, then I'm not doing a good job. My job is for you guys to be able to understand everything that you do with your money. Like, so, because the more you understand it, the easier you're going to be able to make a profit. Okay, so let's do the math. 1 terahash costs 60 US dollars. So let's go into the calculator. 60 US dollars. 1 terahash is 1,000 gigahashes. Sorry. There are no power and no power costs, but there is a fee. Okay, and the last fee, keep in mind this fee will decrease as Bitcoin goes up in value. Okay, but right now it's very high. The fee is 62.68. Let's do 63%. Okay, let's overcalculate it a bit. 63%, calculate. So it is profitable, guys. It's 286 days to break even. If you invest 60 bucks at the end of the year, you will have 76.50. Now the thing is, these contracts are very cheap right now. Okay, guys, these contracts are trading for, I think it's 60 cents per 10 gigahashes exactly. I'll prove it to you. So 10 gigahashes, 60 cents. Me myself, I've paid, and some of you, I've paid $2.2 for 10 gigahashes. Right now it's so much cheaper, guys. And the cool thing about this, I don't think that these prices will last. I do think that these prices will go up as soon as Bitcoin breaks that 12.4 level, so $12,000 and 400. I do believe that these prices are going to blow again to at least the $1.5 or even maybe the $2.2. So 0.6 is a very nice investment. And the thing is, if everything were to stick the same, I would not find this a good investment, right? But the thing is, if Bitcoin goes up in value, if Bitcoin goes to that 12K, you just got yourself very, very cheap mining power. And this is the thing, guys, it can go extremely right. This is one investment. It's a risky investment because you're thinking about a future price of Bitcoin that we're pretty sure we're going to hit, but there's really no guarantee. Like, there's no guarantee that Bitcoin will be worth more than $1 tomorrow. It probably will, but there's no guarantee, right? But if you believe that Bitcoin is going to go up in price, maybe even to those 20K levels, 60 cents per 10 gigahashes, it's free. Okay, it might as well just be free. We can't see it here, but let's change these into those 20K levels. So, right, so just out of pure fun, same amount of cost, same amount of gigahashes, calculate. 123 days to break even, but keep in mind that this fee will go down a lot. Okay, it will not be 63%. Like, it will be probably around 15, maybe 10 at the 20K level, maybe 10, but let's do 15. Okay, let's overcalculate it. 53 days to break even. Okay, so the thing about this is, if you're playing with the future price of Bitcoin, Hashflare is a great investment right now. I'm actually thinking about starting the reinvestment right now, guys. I've been 66 days without investment. If you guys know what I'm talking about, is one of the Hashflare reinvestment plans that I have. I'll leave you a link in the top corner. If you didn't saw it, there's a spreadsheet that you can download and whatnot. But I'm thinking about reinvesting now because I'm really thinking about the future price of Bitcoin and not the current price of Bitcoin. And the fee will go down, guys. This is the most important part. The fee will go down because the fee, as you can see in the price, it's in Litecoin, Bitcoin, it's a dollar value. So if your Bitcoin is worth more, a lower percentage of your Bitcoin is going to be taken to pay the fee. So the fee will go down to those normal levels. I really believe that it will go up like to 10%. 10% is 50 days, but let's say 15, okay? I remember paying less than 15%, so if it goes to 15, it's 53 days break even. It's a really, really nice investment. With 60 bucks, you can make 400. It's a dope ROI. And that's the thing, they pay you in Bitcoin. You are not required to sell this Bitcoin into US dollars. All you have to do is save that Bitcoin in a ledger, in an Exodus, whatever you want to save it in, and only sell it when it's actually worth as much as you want it to be. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. I really think that Bitcoin, it's super profitable right now if you're playing the long game. If you're playing, like, if you're really thinking that Bitcoin will not go up from this value, then it's not a really good investment, because 200 days to break even, it's not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. But it's completely up to you guys. Don't forget, this is your money. You have to be the one making the calls, and this is not financial advice. I'm just showing you what I do, and it's completely up to you to do it or not. Okay, so let's, out of fun, let's calculate the other contracts as well. With the current values. Let's not look into the future values, because these coins will also boom. Okay, like Ethereum has also broken this resistance. Litecoin, I'm not sure, I haven't followed Litecoin, but let's do the math either way. Okay, so Litecoin is 1.8 per 1 mega hash. So let's go into the calculators and let's search Litecoin. By the way, the Litecoin contracts pay you in Bitcoin, so that's actually good in my opinion, because Bitcoin tends to run more than Litecoin in percentage. So if they pay you in Bitcoin, you will actually get more for your value. But that's another variable, guys. Let's not look into that. So let's calculate script or Litecoin fee, guys. So let's do it with 50 mega hashes. It's 90 bucks. So 90 bucks. 50 mega hashes is 50,000 kilo hashes, if I'm not mistaken. 53 cents per day. Is this accurate? Yes, it is. So the fee is 0.005 per mega hash, and we have 50 of those. So 50 mega hashes. This will be the daily fee, 25 cents. And now you take the daily fee, you multiply it by 100, and you divide it by the daily value of the, I think this is pretty straightforward, guys. If you didn't understand how I calculate the fee, just let me know in the comments, okay? But I think it's pretty straightforward. It's 47%. Let's do 48% just to be sure. So 48%, calculate, and this is it. So it's 328 days. Litecoin is not profitable. Again, if you're thinking about future values of Litecoin, because Litecoin is worth oh, this is versus BTC, so it's really hard to do it like that. Let's look into Litecoin. LTCB Hero, sorry, or dollar. It's easier for you guys, most of you guys. It's 150. I remember Litecoin was worth 300 and something, so it will probably double the value again. So if you're thinking in the future value, might be a good option, but I think Bitcoin is better. Okay, like in my opinion, just do Bitcoin. And last one, Ethereum. There is no maintenance fee, so this is very straightforward, guys. Ethereum's, let's do 10 mega hashes. It's $180. So let's go into the coin war mining calculators. Ethereum, this might actually be better than 10 mega hashes, right? Then Bitcoin, I don't know, because Ethereum is actually booming as well. 357 days. So right now Bitcoin is the only one that is profitable, and if you're thinking about the future, it's very profitable, because these prices are probably going to go up, guys. Like, I've never seen Hashflare giving us 60 cents per 10 gig hashes. They never did it, okay? The minimum I saw was 1.5. Most of my contract was bought with 1.5. Some of my contract was bought with 2.2, and right now it's 0.6. So it's so much less. It's 4 times less, guys. It's actually literally 4 times less what it was. It's 25% of the price. It's 75% off. It's a very good investment in my opinion, and I will start reinvesting all of these during 60 days, doing that plan. Again, the link will be in the corner. Just press that symbol and the link will be there if you don't know what I'm talking about. That is it for the Hashflare video, guys. If please drop a thumbs up and subscribe, okay? We really need 1,000 subscribers to really make the channel start to grow, and it really helps me out a lot. And if you enjoy the videos, I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe, right? Just press the notification bell and do await for those videos that I'm going to release this week. Some of the things that I'm going to talk about, I really believe they're very important for anyone who wants to make money, online or not, okay? If you want to really make yourself financially free, and if you want to stop working for somebody else, because all of my life, guys, I've never had the idea of working for somebody else, and I never did work for somebody else other than myself. Like, I'm taking the degree, I pay for the degree, and I pay for all of my living expenses, and I really don't want to work for somebody else. I just don't see it, guys. You get so underpaid when you're working for somebody else, and they get most of the money. And I mean, it's their business, it's normal that they get most of the money, but you get so underpaid. I see people working from paycheck to paycheck, and it really hurts my feelings, guys, because it's so sad when you see someone who, like, really works a lot all of his life, and at the end of the life he barely has any money to pay for medication. I've seen that, cases like that in my family. I've seen people getting unemployed in my family. That's another one of the problems when you're working for somebody else. It's not as stable as it seems, because you only have one source of income. The second that source gets closed, for some reason you get unemployed because that company is going under. It might not even be because you're a bad employee, but because the company itself, it's not working, and then you have nothing. And when you get to a certain age and you don't have the experience that they need, or you're just too old for them, they will not hire you. Nobody will hire you, and you are in this situation where you can't do nothing, man. And that's something that I've never, like, this is actually, the video is over, by the way, guys. If you only came for the Hashflare, you can go. But this is a small story. I think it was in the 9th grade that I looked my mom in the eyes and I said, I will never work for nobody. And she got, what the hell are you talking about? You have to. Everybody knows that you have to work for somebody to get your money at the end of the day. And the reply is, guys, just because everybody knows something, it doesn't make it right. It's not, just because everybody knows something, it doesn't make that statement right. So I'm really going to try to explain you guys how I see the world, and how I really kind of learned what to watch for, and how to create all of these sources of income that I have. Again, guys, this is only for those people who are really interested. I'm not going to sell you anything on those videos. I'm just going to talk. It's completely up to you to watch them or not. I really believe that it's something good for you to do, but if you don't want to, I mean, no problem, okay? So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.